But now we aren't. And the whole point of the deck is to lose creatures, so we don't really care about them. And this is what we've been waiting for, guys. Oh yes, 3 mana Atraxa from the graveyard. Definitely feels pretty good. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today deck that you probably never expected from me, and for a good reason. The colors are wrong. The Atraxa is here, and we are playing 20 lands. And you know what? I got less mana screwed than with my control decks. With Weatherlight Completed, if you wanted to see this card in action, you will. And I have to say, with Go for the Frauds everywhere, this is something that usually doesn't die for some reason. It's insane, it's super fun. And the Vat of Rebirth, the big card for the deck. 1 mana artifact that spells that whenever another artifact or creature is put into graveyard from the battlefield, you put an oil counter, and for 3 mana, if you can remove 4 oil counters from this one, you return any creature from graveyard to the battlefield. So it's actually a full reanimation with no drawbacks, nothing. You just need those 4 oil counters. And guess what? Atraxa is a good target for 3 mana reanimation. So the rest of the deck is basically trying to kill your own creatures, everything is extremely small, and don't forget, this is also artifacts. So for this reason, every blood token, every power stone token, like every small thing matters. So the whole deck is about sacrificing, cycling, so Atraxa goes into the graveyard, and just getting value from Weatherlight Completed and Vat of Rebirth. You are also an Anvil deck, because it's really good way to kill your creatures every turn and still get more creatures every turn. It also synergizes with all the blood tokens. Basically everything works as an Anvil deck, but you just do the other strategy by the way. And I have to say, it's super epic. The triggers are amazing, and you will do it easier than you think. And one more remark, I would love to say that this deck was entirely my creation from the dark labyrinths of my mind, but unfortunately, this is something I've seen on a player with this magical name. I'm not even trying to read it. And yeah, this is his deck, but I liked it so much. I think we all crave for something fresh, and this is definitely something I have never seen so far. So that's it for the deck. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm not sure if I ever mentioned it. Maybe once, someday. So, yeah, I know it's boring, but it helps. And it makes me super happy, honestly. Enjoy the video, tell me what you think, and have fun. Alright, so let's see this one. Would really love to not have the Tapland at this point. This really hurts us. So we are a bit behind of where we want to be. Okay, but it's a Bane Bust. That's actually kinda good for us. Alright. The mana is as brutal for us as possible. So maybe in order to be mana efficient, we just go with this one, right? Then we go Vat of Rebirth on the next turn into Epicure, or just Fable. Oh no, next turn it's Fable for sure. So what comes with Fable? Probably this. I guess we need to start with this one, because every creature that dies needs to start powering it. And I like the card so much, it's so cool. Right? Do the dance. And the hands. They just always get me. Alright, so Fable, easy. And after Fable we go super wild, right? And also, this is one of the good things about the Fable. Usually if he cannot answer it at the end step, like, he either gives you this insane tempo advantage, or he wastes whole turn just to kill the goblin, and both cases are kinda bad for him, because you just start to get going, you know? And as you can see, we are already powering some stuff on our side. Alright, that's actually... That's an important decision. Epicure. I think we don't need Epicure. I think one land can be good. Let's go like this. That might be a mistake. Wow. Thank you, Shuffler. I mean, not sure how to answer on this one, but it happened. It just happened. Well, definitely this is what's going on, right? I think it's Weatherlight. Just because it gives us better draws, and I don't think we'll have so much time to just activate multiple Vats. Like the first one needs to be the big one. Invoke, right? It has to be Invoke. I honestly think that he should have Invoke at this point. Alright. Scary. Absolutely scary for sure. Never mind. Absolutely not scary. The problem is the Bankbuster. The Bankbuster is an issue. However, we can start making some cool plays. Probably not the best ones. Not some of them. If we play Edict, he just cruises the Bankbuster, and that's not good for us. We kinda need it, but I want to make sure that I have Edict open in case he messes up. Like if he uses this ability, well, not really. Oh, it will be harsh. But with the Harvester and Kiki-Jiki we have options. We need to make this Edict work. That's really important. And we need to start powering the Vat, so we can get, you know, something. We're at 21, but it definitely feels very low. Like, this is really hard counter to our deck, man. Alright, so now he cannot crew. That's good. If he activates the Bankbuster, we can answer to this. He can activate Mirek, so we need him to tap out a little bit and then activate the Bankbuster, and this is the only case where we get him. So pretty rough. Alright. Destroying everything. Alright, so he wants to... I mean, that's it, right? He messed up a little bit. Good. So he does it so we get dealt infinite damage. But now we aren't. And the whole point of the deck is to lose creatures, so we don't really care about them. They're kinda expendable, you know? Can we get Atraxa at some point? Alright, not really, not really. Not really. Man, we just cycled 3 lands to the bottom. That's pretty insane. So what do we get? Harvester probably, right? Yep. Because then we get the blood token. We can sacrifice the blood token. Oh, it's an artifact, and I keep forgetting it. Sorry, guys. Do I make the shame play of Epicure just to hide my mistake? Seems about right. He just used the sweeper. Alright, that was a weird turn, but it definitely works. If he sweeps it again, we can get Harvester again and rebuild the token again. So, and Weatherlight is just getting stronger and stronger. Sheoldred, absolutely strong card here, that's for sure. Alright, drawing cards. Life gain matters quite a lot here. Unfortunately. Alright, drawing some cards. I mean, that's a good draw. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty good draw. Can we make it smart so he gets baited into anything? Not really, not really. So, no. I can do it, but later, so let's just make sure that we are mana efficient on this turn, especially that we want double black mana. Alright. Let's make this into this. I'm quite low on my life total, but I still think that we should I think we will just attack with those two, see if there will be some bait action going on, because I really have to kill the pilot, I feel. I don't want to see the Bankbuster crewed way too easily. That's good. That's great. It means that I don't need to sacrifice the Harvester. I lose the creature, which is actually really good for us as well. So we get the Scry, and those triggers, it's insane. It's insane. This is not a bad card, but we really want something like Atraxa at some point. I know it's weird. I know it's weird. I could sacrifice before combat phase and attack with Weatherlight. I mean, that's not great. That's something I should notice. It's 4 counters, right? 4 or more, okay. Alright. Alright. Man, this is this is such a weird deck, but it's super cool so far. Alright, let's see. He can get Geek's Command. Trespasser, not extremely strong. We kinda fear removal, but fortunately Go for the Throat cannot hit the Weatherlight Completed, which I feel is the reason it's still here. Just a lot of Trespassers. That's actually fine. We can deal with it, I feel. Are there any creatures? Not really. Not really. I'm keeping the blood token because I want to have a chance to, you know, dump Atraxa into the bin. Is this the time to activate the Anvil? Probably. Fable is not bad, but I think that getting... Oh! It's a legendary. Oh, it was so close. I nearly did it. I nearly did it. So he can cruise, so we are not attacking with the Harvester. Let's just attack for easy 5. I'm not sure if we should maybe go for the other Vial. I think that we should have some creatures. But yeah, let's just keep stacking the counters, I guess. Just for the Weatherlight. This way we can start getting some card advantage easily. And the blood token powers the Harvester. It helps if we draw Atraxa. No, a lot of stuff going on for us. Definitely no need for another Fable, thank you. And he's down to 13. Oh, we didn't cast a spell, that's true, that's true. But we have champ blockers, so we should be kinda okay. I mean, yeah, you can just keep playing Trespassers. A lot of Trespassers. They are getting scary slowly. But there are no creatures, fortunately. Oh, I shouldn't click it, now he knows he can choose the graveyard. He probably would know it anyway, but that was definitely not the right thing to do. You never want to show your opponent what the play is. Alright, -1 on the token, alright? That's the play. I mean, we can double block the Gluton if he attacks with it. He probably should use the Bankbuster, so at least one Trespasser should tap. Alright. One Trespasser should tap. And attack with Bankbuster to provide some pressure. But as you can see, Weatherlight... Yes, please! Exactly, this is what we needed. Now we need a land, right? Alright, so we are getting really close. Yep, correct. So this will be scary. Attack for 12, forced. Yeah, that will be rough. But I kinda don't mind losing the Harvester, right? And there's not enough creatures in the graveyard. Yep, so he will exile everything, but that's no damage. We probably get rid of one of the Trespassers. And block the second one, so we are at 8. Yep, that should be it. That should be it. I need to be smart with Atraxa. Man, I need to... There is a chance I just draw land, and that would be great. Man, those Vats are infinite. Like, we are just drawing cards at this point. That is really helpful right now. So I think we do not attack with Weatherlight on this turn and just try to survive, right? This has to be the play. We get some tokens, we get the Atraxa. Another Bankbuster, sure. Alright, and we get rid of this at the end step. So we can reanimate during our turn for 1 less mana. Alright, that was a turn. That was for sure a turn. Let's go for this one. I cannot see myself using Mirex too much. And this is what we've been waiting for, guys. Oh yes, 3 mana Atraxa from the graveyard. Definitely feels pretty good. So, creature, probably. Planeswalker. And I mean, at this point it could be just a mountain. That's a pretty decent draw. Pretty decent draw. So, let's play like this. Ashnod. And now Weatherlight is absolutely insane. We should get rid of this Vat, I believe. Like, we already did the big job. Alright, and we have a very scary board right now. Oh man. He wants to attack with Trespassers, that's for sure. Did we play a single spell this turn? I think it's possible we didn't. Not sure. 3 and 1 mana to something, I don't remember what. But probably they will switch. I assume they switch, alright? So if I attack, I don't think that's a good idea. I think we just wait this 1 turn. Okay, they didn't switch. I knew about it. Absolutely. What was the 1 mana spell, man? I have no... Oh, Ashnod! Right. 2 life, that's interesting. Instead of killing, for example, Ashnod. Drawing cards. A sign of a big issue on our opponent's side. Oh boy, he doesn't have the removal. The game, I think, will be very over very soon. So, 12 damage, 14. 15 damage. We can deal 14 damage, but if we just attack with everything, we kill him on the next turn, right? So he couldn't handle 3 mana Atraxa, and man, he actually did it. That was freaking epic, man. Alright, we are going first with Anvil Harvester. Well, that seems pretty decent. We of course missed the 1-drop, however we won't miss the 2-drop for sure. I'm not great at playing this deck yet, you know? So I'm not sure what the best play is. I think it's just Harvester into Anvil. I would love to start getting this Weatherlight Compleated value, but you know, it's not as easy. That's an interesting one. This is definitely an interesting one. Grixis, so they have counter spells. So we have different ways. We can just kill it and keep pressuring, which doesn't seem great for us, to be honest. I think we just go with the Anvil, honestly. Or we could go with this one and just trade boards. Oh boy, I have to try this card, you know. So let's trade. Just because we will get cool stuff later. I mean, that's okay. Like, 3 lands is good enough. Like, to be honest, probably that's not the best play, but I wanted to play with this card for so long that I will just go with it. I want to see it in action, and you guys probably want to see it as well. Alright, I like those sleeves kinda. Nice sound. Alright, that was your sleeve review for the day. 3 mana, Fable, easy. Alright. So this is a bit sketchy, because I don't want this to linger on the battlefield, really. It's really bad, right? If we go Anvil, like, he gets the ramp. I really don't want him to get the ramp. It's just super bad. Let's just make sure that we go for the right one. Creature, token. You are a creature, token. So let's sacrifice you. Not the best situation, probably, but it's fine. It's fine. We need to get Anvil into the board. Well, Weatherlight definitely a bit weaker than the Anvil in this situation, I feel. Like, with Anvil we would get already some board presence, so probably I should go with the Anvil on turn 3, but I think, or whatever it was. Oh my god, he will just keep keep playing Fables and overrun us. And unfortunately it might work, because we will need double removal just to answer Fables at this point. Alright, that's something. That's something. That actually helps quite a bit. Alright, 1 mana, so no counterspell. Alright, and let's start grinding this stuff a little bit. I mean, this is getting scary, but on the next turn we'll have Ob Nixilis double cast, so I hope it will work and it will help a little bit. Alright, but man, the Fable is flipping now, and it's a serious thing. Especially if he plays Harvester Atraxa. Alright, so we are in some trouble, that's for sure. Well, he cycled all the bad cards, that's for sure. So I think it might... Oh no! Absolutely ignoring the Weatherlight Compleated. I see a pattern here. Alright, alright. This is definitely a big thing, and that's a make disappear, right? I'm pretty sure of it. But it's not like we have a choice. Alright, let's see the counter spell, I guess. Alright, I don't think it matters, so let's do it like this. Alright, okay, that's something. Definitely not the card we need right now. Alright. Let's play some creatures. He can kill Planeswalker in response, so that was a bit risky, but it kinda worked out. At least so far. And I want to get the creature still. It helps a little bit. Alright, go for the throat. More scries. I need 5, I believe. Or probably discard whatever we draw, but you know, we need to get it somehow. And let's prepare for endless kiki-jiki. Man, just double Fable is so much pressure every single turn until you whiff. Fables are pretty good, it seems. I know, a shocker. Alright, that will be some creature stuff. And let's go face. No reason to go anything else. I mean, I guess activating Weatherlight helps a little bit. Right, I should read the card at this point. Alright, it's a creature. Whenever... So I draw cards, right? Oh no, it needs 7. Oh my god, that's so mana. So mana. So he will use the ability at the end step and then we react. I mean, we can start attacking him with 5/5 with flying, so he has less time than he hopes he has. Smorky, smorky. Alright, and then we respond to his end step trigger. And he has only 1 mana. Nice. Alright, I think there's still hope. A little bit. A little bit. Man, maybe Weatherlight was the right choice, we'll see. Like, he cannot kill Ob Nixilis, and we are +1 anyway. Alright, that's a good sign. That's always a good sign when your opponent is thinking for a while. Oh no, that's not a good sign anymore. Uprise are extremely good for the next turn. So on this turn he doesn't have probably play unless he draws like 2 mana removal. Like a Braid. That definitely will help him save himself. Yep. That's also Ob gone, unfortunately. But yeah, if he copied it, I don't think he will be able to remove our stuff. So he's super low at the life. Yep. I wonder if I should go for the frill. 2 mana is a lot. I think there is an optimal decision here. But maybe I hit Anvil, so I want something that is an artifact to sacrifice, you know. Super close so far. Alright, that's definitely something that we will discard. And let's see what the cards are. Alright, cool. Our key card for the game. That's a bit late. Down to 3. We have to go like this, guys. I think we won't close this. He definitely will hit some kind of creature, but at least Invoke Despair needs some support, right? Still digging. Still digging. Alright. I didn't even realize he has Ob Nixilis as well. Alright. I think this card will be devastating that he just took. Good thing is that Go for the Throat won't kill the Weatherlight. He just needs to close the... he needs to kill it on this particular turn. Alright, maybe not on this one. Maybe on this one. And I have enough mana for Make Disappear, right? Alright. I think we won, guys. Oh my god, did we really win this? Oh. Oh my god, we won. 1. So, I'm sorry, Weatherlight, you are absolutely MVP of every game. Oh my god, that could not be closer. Even with Parasitic Grasp, we just managed to get a perfect lethal. Oh man, that was really close game. Arena? Thank you. Alright, 20 lands in the deck, triple at the start, easy. Shaffer really helps with the opening lands in this kind of decks. So let's start with this one. We don't have the Vats right now, so let's just go with the Ashnod and start going. We'll see. We don't need the blood thing yet. And we'll get one from the Harvester anyway. We might even surprise something. Alright, never mind, scrap that. Man, this is so exciting. Smork. I should not smork, but it's just so fun, man. Alright. And here we go. We are winning against Mono Red so far. 18 to 19. And right now, we need to hit Atraxa, so Fable will be very important right now. I don't really want to block this particular creature. Oh, whenever into a graveyard. That's awkward. So I guess we take much more damage than I would love to. Simply. I can kill the Kumano with the token, right? And then we cycle a lot of cards. Unless we go like this. Alright. So I think we attack first. Another creature. I think that will be it. Then we activate the Vial or Vat. Smork. And I think it's Fable just to try to dig into Atraxa, right? We still have the blood thingy, so if we draw to Atraxa we can discard it. And we still have something, so this will trade unfortunately. Maybe I should trade with Ashnod because of the Death Touch, so he gets a card, but you know, he will probably get it at some point anyway. Let's go like this. I don't need more mana in this deck. Unless, you know, I want to hard cast Atraxa. Alright, this is exactly type of things we want to see. Alright, so life equal to the sacrificed mana value. Alright, our opponent thinking super hard. Destroying Kumano is extremely important because otherwise our VAT doesn't really work, so this is really prime target for everything. And our opponent, as usually, Mono Red does, just forgets he's playing the game. Like, they just keep doing it. I don't think there is another deck that regularly keeps like stopping to play. Like they just go with their turn and then forget they are playing Magic. Yep, he got reminded by the game. Yeah, that's an oopsie. Alright. That's pretty big deal. Alright. Can we copy it into something interesting? Not really. So let's go like this, obviously. Like this will happen one way or the other. Alright, our opponent just keen on not playing too quickly. I think we need to go with the bear game. And we probably go with the Power Stone, right? Like, we don't need too much mana on this one, and we are close to getting Atraxa back. We just need some creature, and that is exactly the point. Alright, so we will go like this. And the Epicure. Yeah, I will play myself. Hurts a little bit, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. So if he plays Kumano, it takes long time to flip, right? So we don't need to be scared about the exiling. So I think we just defend. Like, we have so much card advantage that it should go well. Sure. Activating our vial. Or man, I keep calling it vial. Like, it's a vat. Sloth, it's a vat. Like a cloning one. Man, the art is so cool. Alright, Kumano. But before everything is exiled, and he's out? Man, mono-red players, I honestly don't know what's going on with their decision making. Like, I guess they cannot beat Atraxa, so they just left the game, but man, they just leave moment they don't get out a win.